Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich may not be able to return to Russia after describing the Ukraine crisis as a war despite draconian new laws against the spreading of fake news, with Putin insisting invasion is to denazify the country. Roman Abramovich may have ended any hopes of ever returning to Russia while Vladimir Putin remains the president after using the phrase "the war in Ukraine" in his recent statement saying he was selling Chelsea. Russia's parliament introduced new laws on Friday against the spreading of fake news about the country's activities in Ukraine, punishable by jail terms of up to 15 years. Examples of fake news by Russia's definition include referring to their invasion of Ukraine either as an invasion or a war. On the face of it, Abramovich's statement, which acknowledges Russia is waging war, is now an illegal act in his homeland. Putin's propaganda machine claims he is neither invading Ukraine nor waging war, but that he wants to denazify the country and protect people who have been subjected to bullying and genocide. The new Russian fake news law has led to major global news organizations including the BBC to halting reporting in Russia, and in some cases, withdrawing journalists. The BBC's Director General Tim Davies said the legislation appeared to criminalize independent journalism. It leaves us no other option than to temporarily suspend the work of all BBC News journalists and their support staff within the Russian Federation while we assess the full implications of this unwelcome development, he said. Abramovich's use of the word war may now have personal repercussions for him more sinister than he can ever have imagined. Boris Johnson has drawn up a 6-point plan to defeat Vladimir Putin as he moves to assume leadership of global efforts to end the horror of war in Ukraine. The Russian president faced an unprecedented wave of international fury yesterday for offering safe passage to Ukrainian refugees, only to bombard them with artillery as they fled. The Prime Minister led the condemnation of Russia and said the world must unite under his plan to thwart the aggression. In his action plan, Mr. Johnson called for the creation of an international humanitarian coalition for Ukraine, a boost to Kyiv's military self-defense, a ratcheting up of sanctions on Moscow, concerted diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the crisis, and a rapid campaign to strengthen security and resilience across the Euro-Atlantic area. In addition, Mr. Johnson wants to combat the creeping normalization of what Russia is doing in Ukraine as he fears that the shock value of Putin's actions will start to fade.